Hey, Sanja Watts, how are you? What somebody say? People be sending me stuff. You guys, we're not gonna stay on here long. I didn't want to y'all be like, I told y'all I needed to get me some rest. I told y'all I need to get me some rest. Y'all come on in the house. We're not gonna stay on here long. I'm telling you already. But I knew I had to come on because I knew I had to come on because a lot of stuff went down and I know some people did not like what was going on. I need to cut my nails. I got things I got to do today. Hello. Let me see who's in the house. Sanja Watts is first. Sanja Watts, she's looking around. She like, where everybody out? Choo-choo, choo-choo. TK in the house. TK in the house. Barbara's in the house. Leslie in the house. Skating in. Hello. SP, yep. Angel in the house. Tasha in the house. Alvira's in the house. Marie Anderson in the house. Renee is in the house. Renee Luckett. What happened to Renee? Renee. What happened to Renee Luckett? That's strange. Renee Luckett? Hmm. Okay. Renee. Renee Luckett. Hmm. Sharon Wright. Sharon Manning. She's like, what's wrong with my name? Just somebody got a name almost spelled like yours. You spelling yours differently. So I don't know. That's all. Shawana, Shalana, no big deal, no big deal. Don't panic, don't get mad at me. Stephanie Paul, Belinda in the house. Linda Wright's in the house. Peggy Toe, Karen Gentry is in the house. Legs is in the house. Sharon Wright. Let me see who's else in the house. Linda Green is in the house. Nicole is in the house. Um, Let me see. Alvira's in the house. Cortrina in the house. Legs. Tricia's in the house. Oh, let me see. Valerie McFadden in the house. Boo Brown is in the house. Sharon Simpson is in the house. Shalana is in the house. Carolyn Greer is in the house. Make sure you guys give me the thumbs up because I was going to keep on laying down. I told people earlier I wasn't coming on, so we're going to have a small group because they're going to say, SP said we wasn't coming on. Now y'all done came on because I knew everybody didn't know. So Sandra Clark is in the house. Lisa Taylor's in the house. How you guys doing? It's Renee. I don't spell it like Renee. Oh, okay. Okay. But I think I read somewhere else. It was somebody else got your same name, and I can remember it was Renee, but they last name was Luckett, and that's kind of odd because it's hard for me to remember Luckett because I want to be saying uh like something else for some reason. I don't know. We just gonna have to watch who that other person is, or you know, whatever. Because it's two of you guys. How was those ribs? Not good, Valerie. They was nasty. Matter of fact, we did an open box on them ribs, and you could tell they was a out of a 1 to 10, it was a 3. Okay, you guys, we in the house. Make sure we gonna give all honors to our sponsor today, Nora's Closet. She said not nasty. Yeah, they was nasty. Out of a 1 to 10, they get a 3. Girl, please. Hmm. Mm-mm. And I was being nice about it. Anyway, we gonna give some. We gonna make sure everybody know about Nora's Closet. They do sponsor this channel. You guys go over there to Nora's closet, check her closet out. She got apparel over there that is out of this world. You guys gonna have to go over there and see what she got going on. She putting out new stuff every day. She got Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Michael Kors, Chanel. She got uh Fantasia stuff. She got everybody's stuff over there. Tommy Hilfiger, Versace. And I mean, she's doing it like that. She got some good prices over there. You wouldn't believe some of the things she got. She got perfume. She got shoes. She got apparel. People don't know what apparel is. Apparel is nothing but clothing. She got some clothing over there, dresses, pants. I even seen some Michael Kors pants. I've never seen Michael Kors pants before. She got them over there. I'm just telling you. So she, like I said, she got handbags, authentic handbags. Everything is 100% authentic or your money back. She ships out on the same day that you order. You guys, you don't have to go in the town and go put your mask on and then go down and deal with people and their stupidity, if that's what you want to call it. I don't really go shopping outside of home unless I have to, and this was one of the days I had to. I'm just telling y'all. Um, she said, I got a Michael Kors purse that my aunt just passed away and had. It's mine now. Oh, Stephanie. Good. Good. I like Michael Kors stuff. I like Michael Kors perfume. I buy it for my husband right now. Right, girl. I can tell you everything that my husband wear. I guarantee you, she got it. My husband got Gucci perfume. She got the Gucci perfume. She got the. I think she got the men stuff, but I know for a fact she got the women Gucci. But since my husband, he loves to smell good, but then he got all these allergies. So I put something on, and he be like, oh, 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 and I gotta go take a shower before I go to bed. So I don't even deal with him. They be like, girl, you don't know about that? No, I don't, because I used to, but now I don't anymore. Anyway, go over there, check her out, tell her SP sent you. SP, they trying this drug on my sister to see how it will work. The drug they used back in the day for Ebola and smallpox. We will see how it works on her. Yes, curling good. Are you talking about that hydro quinine or quinzine? I love body wash smells and stuff too. So so I'm just letting you guys. Yes. Oh, okay. Good. Some people were saying that it does work. Come on, we got 60 people in the house and we don't even have half the thumbs up. You came in here without giving a thumbs up. You guys, come on. Give your girl a thumbs up. I've already told people I'm only going to be on here for a small time. A small time. You guys going to have to support the channel. Because we've been streaming all day. If you seen, we streamed all day long. I took you to my job. Yeah, I want to share some with you. I want to share some with you, and then we're going to chit chat and we're going to talk about it, okay? You know, sometimes I find myself between a rock and a hard spot. I do. And I be trying to figure out what to do. Because one person pulling me this way, another person pulling me that way, and you trying to figure out what's what. You know what? You know what I do? I sit back and watch. So the person, I don't like this. You didn't need to do that. You didn't do this right. I can only be me. And then 90% of the time, if you look and watch, that person always have an excuse why they didn't do what they supposed to do, or why they can't, or you should do this, and then they would do that. You know what? I put it like this. I put it like this. And they be like, you trying to satisfy and please this person and that person or whatever. Or you ain't even got a problem with this person or that person or whatever. But it's like what is the big deal? But if you really honestly look, sometimes people know that you care about them, so they in your ear with a bad intention or wrong intention or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Only thing you have to do is just wait and watch. They'll show you their intention. Yeah, listen to your gut. You don't have to do anything, and you'll see in time what their intention is. And today, I've noticed something. I noticed something. The word says, watch as well as pray. If I would have done what that person wanted me to do and get all and all this other stuff, I mean, it just, you know what I'm saying? Baby. People be like, well, see, I told you that person wasn't a good person or a nice person or whatever. You ain't got to tell me nothing. I'm not stupid. I'm not blind. I don't need nobody to tell me anything. I know. If somebody tell you, you know what, let me handle my life and my affairs, then that's what you do. You handle yours and I'll handle mine. Because, baby, you going to see. Then you want people to be like, I told you. You're not no good friend. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Because you can't tell me nothing. I've already told y'all. If y'all didn't understand the first time, I only listened to the Lord and my husband. No, Dr. Lovely says, no matter how are you trying to please people, they still won't be pleased. Then they be wanting you to let loose another friend, and then they want you to let loose till you don't have none, and then they go run away, and then be like, that's why you by yourself. No, you know, you can't tell me nothing. You my friend. You should know that by now. I'm going to listen to my spirit. I'm going to listen to my husband. Because I don't want to lose my spirit. My spirit don't want to lose me. And my husband's going to be affected by it, so that's why I listen to him. I don't listen to a third party. Let me tell you what happened today. I'm going to tell you something what happened. I mean, it really hurts my soul because I see it today. It really hurts my soul because I see it today. Nevertheless, it is what it is. So anyway, but I've been seeing it. It's no big deal. SP, long as you got the Lord, yes. People gonna come and go in your life. If you start meeting their requirements or their demands, it's only gonna be another one and another one and another one. And you can't do that. You can't live your life like that. You know? You can't live your life like that. No matter how much you care or love them or whatever. You can't do it like that. Even when it comes to a job. I kid you not, you guys. People love to see you fail, and you got to listen to them. You know what? Everybody got a plan. Everybody can see vision. Oh, I got third eye. I got vision. I can see this. I can see that happening. You know what? I can probably see it too. But I'd rather wait for it to happen and walk through with it with my God that I trust. Because he told me not to move. You telling me to move and whatever. And if you don't move, whatever, whatever, whatever. Let me tell you what happened, you guys. So, I'm serious. So I told you guys I was going to my job for training. Because got new patient and new procedures and how to do these new procedures and whatever, whatever, whatever. Anytime you got a new patient, new procedures and stuff, changes, they call you in and say, hey, you come test out before you go. And I don't like to do it because you know why? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like to go because the people that's training me, I'm going to tell you guys the truth. They're going to be white people. And you got to learn it their way. Okay? And anything that you say or do can be held against you in the court of law. Nah, let me tell you something. It's weird how they want to be right and smart and bright and can tell you something, and it's part of like almost a game. I'm not saying all of them. I'm just telling the truth. I don't have problems with Caucasians. And that's what we were talking about before. That right, that privilege, that condition that they don't know that affects us. You see it all the time. Trust and believe, you see it all the time. That's why I sit back and I say something to somebody. I can say something and tell you exactly what's going to happen. Like I went in the store, I said, oh, he going to tell me he ain't got no change. He sit there, young kid, 17 years old. I ain't got no change. I'm just standing there because I know you do. Then the other guy was like, I got some change. He was like, you do? He basically telling him, no, don't give her the change. That's what he was trying to tell him. He said, yeah, I got some change. He was like, oh, okay. That entitlement, yes. So that happened. I showed y'all, I told y'all before it happened. Want to be in control all the time, yeah. So I told y'all, I said, this is what's going to happen. I told y'all before I got there, went there, and all this other stuff. I said, I'm finna go to this training. I got out of school 15 years ago. Okay? 15 years ago, I went back to college. Got me a nursing degree. Okay? That's where you learn all the procedures and all this other stuff. You might get a client, you never have to use those procedures. This client, I've never had to cath a man. I've cathed a woman before. Totally different ballgame. Don't say because you cath one, you can cath them all. Okay? Total different ballgame. I want to know if there's any difference. I don't want to go in practicing on somebody. So they say, well, since you ain't never did it, come on into the office. I said, okay. They say, oh, it might take about 2 hours. I said, no, it won't take about 2 hours. We just go through it, run through it, and we can call it a day. She says, okay, I got 2 hours. I'm just going to let you know. I'm going to give that time to you. I said, okay. We going to call her Sheila. So anyway, I get there. Candy says, I've been a nurse for 10 years. I get there, Sheila's like, hey. Now this is the whole conversation. Okay, we get in the room, and it's like a you guys know, like a practicum or whatever. How you got all these different kind of dummies, CPR dummies, and you name it, all over the place. So we're looking for the man with the ding dong, because you need to have like a real ding dong to do this, so you know what you're doing. You don't want to. Women are different down there. I'm telling you guys. You think you can just stick things in there. There's two places a woman's it can go, but a man, she says, oh, a man only goes one place. You can't get it wrong. You might get some resistance, but you can't get it wrong. She says, this is what you do. You grab it like you own it. I was like, okay. She was like, okay, come on. So we found the man. We finally found the man, because I was just telling her, hey, we can make one up or something, can't we? We can just wrap some stuff around and just make one up. Anyway, she turns around. She says, oh, I found it. Now, you knew I was coming in 3 days ago. But now you really done wasted about 20 minutes of my time looking for it. But it's okay. 20 minutes of my time you looking for it. You really wasn't prepared or ready for me. Knowing 3 days ago, 72 hours that I was coming in for this special training. That, it's all good and gravy. Let me tell you what happened, you guys. So she sets the dummy on the table. Yes, this male mannequin. She sits him on the table, and she says, okay, SP, tell me what to do. Now, y'all think about that for a minute. She sets this male mannequin on the table and tells me, SP, tell me what to do. I'm looking at her like, now, exactly. You know, I just told you on the phone 3 days ago, I've never cathed a man. You know that the last time I've even read a book about this was 15 years ago. I don't go reading about Catherine the man because that's not my thing. And even though I know I was coming in, you act like there was a different in the procedure. So why are you now got me up here like a deer in the headlights and tell me to show you what I know? You know what I'm saying? Show me what you know. This is what she said. You're supposed to be training. Show me what you know. How can I show you what I know if I never done it before? Sherry. So, let me tell you what Sherry did. Yes, she was hoping you fail. So I said, okay. So I'm recollecting remember I told you I got some really good memory, especially if it's way back. So I'm sitting back and I'm going. So I'm like, okay, 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 okay. So I put my head down. Cause see, I'm like, okay, it can't be no different than a woman, but just act like I'm doing a woman. Cause I told you I had a woman, private patient that was cancer, and I catheter her every week. And just maybe one thing may be different. Just act like you was cathetering that woman. Cause I just did that last year. So I'm like, okay, this is what we do. I said, first of all, I come in, I make sure my hands is washed. I'm going to read the order. I'm going to identify the patient. I'm going to check identification and the order 3 times. I said, that's the first thing I'm going to do. Then I'm going to make sure my hands is very well washed again. Even though this is supposed to be a sterile procedure, we're not in a sterile environment, so we're going to do the best we can. She's looking at me. I said, so I'm going to get the kit out. I said, I'm going to get the kit out. This is what this woman says. Sherry says, or whatever we called her, Sherry, Sheila, I can't remember what we called her. Sherry says, there's no kit. This family don't use kits. So I'm looking at her. Yeah. So I'm looking at her. I said, they don't use a kit. I said, well, that's all I know, because that's when we were in school, they had kits. So she says, not here. I said, so what do they have? See, now you want me to play a guessing game like you superior. You want me to guess what they have? Did you guys hear what I'm saying? You want me to guess at a million of things what they can have. You want me to guess. I don't know what they have. Is it one thing that the whole world knows? So I'm looking at Sheila and I said, what do they have, Sheila? She says they just have a straight cat in a package. What the what? You want me to guess that? You sitting there talking about they don't have a kit. Normally, they have a kit. They have a kit. It's got sterile. It's never been opened. It has the catheter in it. It has the everything that you need in that kit. But you're gonna sit there and say they don't have a kit. Now you want me to start doing a guessing game, like you really teaching me something. You know that conditioning. I know I'm smarter than you. I've got this job because I need to teach you. That's why she got your smart butt out of the class like poop here. So I just told her, I said, well, we're going to use whatever they have. I said, whatever they have, we're going to use that, okay? I said, well, whatever equipment they have at the house, since you want me to play guessing about what equipment they have and what they don't, which I don't know, she says, she just looks at me like, so I go on with the procedure. I tell her, I put my gloves on. I put them in, the cuff, put them on, make sure I don't touch it. And I tell her, I want to clean this, clean the area. If it's, I told her, put some Benadine. She looking at me like Benadine. She looking at me like Benadine. Benadine? Well, that's usually what's in the kit. Oh, what you telling me? They ain't got that in the kit? They ain't got that at the house either? I'm telling you, I only know it the way I done it. But now you want to critique everything I done because you want me to do it your way because you don't have all the things that normally you're supposed to have. And that's fine. But don't wait until I tell you how to do it the right way and you tell me how to do it the lit way. You guys know what I'm talking about. Wiring stuff up. Oh, y'all don't got Benadine, so what we cleaning it with? You know? Oh, just a baby wipe. But I need to know how you gon' I need to know how you gonna wipe it from the inside out. Start at the head. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Any idiot knows that. Why would I go clean his growing area and then come to his open area? Common sense tell me not to do that. I wouldn't do that on my enemy. Yeah, a baby wipe. She said, "Oh, they don't got Benadine. You just wipe it with a baby." See, you wanted me to guess again what to wipe it with, and I told you they ain't got Benadine. What do they got? Because Benadine is the number one product that you use. So what y'all using? Anyway, um, yeah, you guys. Now, how would you feel? You know what I'm saying? They, you use what, and she was like, you just use what the family have. Okay, I get it. I got that. But you should have told me, you don't really have a kid at the house. This is what they use for cleaning. This is they only have a catheter and this is what they use for cleaning or something. We got done with that. It took 5 minutes and I sit back and we were done. Because the way that I acted, I just looked at her like, how am I supposed to know that they don't have Benadine at the house? Because that's what we use in school. That's what the book says. But you're going to sit there and say, they got what they got. Okay, we're going to use whatever they got to clean this patient. And that was my answer. Every time when I came to something that was stupid, like, okay, I'm going to put the catheter in petroleum jelly before I insert it. If she says they ain't got petroleum jelly, you know what my answer was? Well, we're going to use what the family got. But we're going to lubricate this catheter. I'm not going to sit there and try to figure out if they got KY, if they got Vaseline, if they want to use lotion. I'm, I'm just, I'm just too much over it. Alcohol. Girl, you better not use no alcohol. Anyway, you guys, I'm just telling you, that's a part. And why I say that, and I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, that's a part of the conditioning. You know what I'm saying? So they can't really help it that when they do what they do, yeah, wipes don't really sanitize nothing. It's just clean and not antiseptic. Seems like they want you to teach her. You'll be surprised how much she didn't know. Exactly. Exactly. But you see what I'm saying? She was there to supposed to teach me. And you know, I'm never gonna go into something special I've never done before and be like, I'm gung ho, come on. Because you can get yourself in a lot of trouble. You go get all much training you can and get somebody to orientate you there, it orientate you, and then you go. I don't care if it takes all day. They stay up with you all night. Yeah, you stay up. They talking about, oh, you can let her go to bed when she want to. No, you can stay up with me too, so you can know how this feel. So you can be a little bit conceptive when I'm trying to listen to something and not hear nothing in the house and reading or watch or listen to a book or something instead of sitting there talking about she didn't move. What do you mean I didn't move? Maybe I'm sitting here listening to a book and ain't nothing else move. Why should I move? People do the weirdest thing. They won't have a TV in there. They want you to turn the light off. They just want you to sit in the house and look at the wall and get mad. Still need sterile procedures. Sandra Clark, you're right, but in a home, nothing's really sterile. Nothing's really sterile in a home. You know? Anyway, so she paid for her diploma and not her knowledge. A lot of people do. Well, I just wanted you guys to know that that is a part of like the conditioning. You know what I'm saying? They honestly keeps a job because they think that they can teach us something or and I'm not saying that they haven't been good with their training because I thank God that if I had to know something, I can go in there and we can tug about something and I can ask all the questions instead of getting out there on the floor. A lot of jobs don't let you do that. So I thank God for that. But what I'm saying is, um, a lot of people have jobs because they think that they're greater, they're smarter, and they want to dummy you down. And even if you try to speak up to tell them you know something, they still like trying to dummy you down. Not because they know anything. You know what? Because they have the authority to ask you the questions and continue to ask questions until they finally get a question that you can't answer. Then now they're sitting back like, hmm. And I think I did ask her a question, and she couldn't answer the question. She says, I don't know. I said, oh, so that's a part of the conditioning. Sometimes people like to fake it till they make it. Yeah. And so when we're talking about all this stuff about the protesting and how the world is gonna change, you can change the outside all you want, but it's what's in here. You guys understand what I'm saying? SP, maybe you should be the teacher and let her be the student. I can't be the teacher. I wish I could. I'm just saying, I'm just saying on you know what you guys understand what I'm saying? But you go through that day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, you know. I was standing in line to get some keys made. I stayed in the line for about 10 minutes, get up to the front of the line. I told everybody, it's on the live. If you didn't see it, go back and see it. It was today. I said, I'm going to get up right to the front of the line, and I'm going to say, I need a key made. Now, the person's going to say, okay, I need to call somebody to go get a key made. Now, I step out of line so I can go get the key made. Then they hand me the key back, and then now I got to go back to the back of the line to go pay, which is the most stupidest thing ever. You're gonna have somebody that can't make keys, don't know how to make keys. It's gonna happen because you don't trust you trust her as far as you can see her. So you've got this little complex building or room that you can set above and look at your employees. You only got two, and see if they're taking money or whatever. But you don't trust them with that, that $20,000 machine. And I said to you guys, I said, what's going to happen is I'm going to get all the way up to the front, and she going to say, okay, I need to call somebody to make a key. I already know it. Because she don't know how to turn on the machine, graph the machine out to the design, cut, and hand you that key back. She don't know how to do it. And if she didn't have a calculator or a cash register to count the money back to you, she wouldn't even have a job. Because I guarantee you, if you say, ma'am, please count my money back to me, she would sit there like a deer with the headlights. Try it, you guys. Try it tomorrow. Try it tomorrow. Anytime you go anywhere and you buy something, and they try to just hand you your money back to you, say, no, 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 no. Can you count my money back to me? If you bought something for $1.99 and you gave them a $10 bill, they say a penny makes two, then a dollar make three, dollar make four, a dollar make five, and a five make 10. That's how they supposed to count your money back. This what they do. Thank you. Ooh, I cuss up. I'm telling y'all. No, they can't count. They can't count. And they hoping you don't make a big deal out of it. I taught my kids to do that. I taught my kids to count back. Yeah, it was a little bit hard for them, but they got it. Anyway, you guys, I'm just saying those are some things that, you know, um, we need to. So when all this stuff about protesting and things, and everybody's like, I seen a little girl on the daddy's, I mean, not on the daddy, but the friend's neck, swinging, talking about daddy saved the world. Oh, daddy changed the world. And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, this 6 years old, they got her to say that for this shot. Daddy changed the world. Nobody gonna say anything. She's 6 years old. And I don't know if they told her, she knows he's gone, he's dead. I don't think she knows what that means. But, and that's all good and gravy. But change the world, it's a lot to do. Right now, changing the world hasn't happened. We're talking, and people are asking for change and demanding change. And, you know, it all, it's a lot. We're going to check into that, Shawana. She said some lady killed 4 kids and all of that. We're going to pray for her. She killed the kids. Ah, anyway. Um, I think that, yeah, I've been looking at a lot of information and things of that nature, and you say, what do you do? Do you put it out there? Because is it going to help or is it not going to help? I've lost friends behind it. You know what? If I lose a friend behind because you want me to agree because this is how you feel about a topic, then you really wasn't my friend in the first place. That's how I see it, you know? My daughter was all upset. She was like, people are dying. I said, I know. But when you think about consequences, if this goes south, because everybody want everybody, if you don't think the way I think, then I'm mad. I'm not talking to you. It is literally dividing. I'm looking at people dying. I'm looking at people literally dying. Things are changing. Yes, it's all good right now. But are we going to go to that where the military is taking over the streets, and are we going to have to start, you know, getting something to identify who we are that's in our body, or you know, because you know what I'm saying? Because everybody, just because, everybody want to say because this is a black man that got killed in front of everybody. Well, you know what? Eric got killed in front of everybody too. Only thing he was doing was selling a single cigarette. And how in the world did this bypass every national thing that ever happened to go statewide to countries that never don't even know how to speak English? Is it good? Is it good? I tell you what, I wish they give us some reprimand pay. You want to do something? Quit talking about reforming the police because you can't reform somebody's, you know, character and personality. And give us that $153,000 apiece. That's what you can do first. And we could talk about the reform later. That's what I want. You guys, I told you I wasn't going to be on here long. I've been on here way long. Yeah, reparation, and we want that money. Let's talk about that right now. Oh, we're not going to talk about, we're going to talk about statues. We're going to talk about, we done painted a street. Hey, Dark and Lovely, we ain't even talking about 4 acres and a mule. Well, you know what? Right. Give everybody that $153,000 a piece reparation money that you say we deserve. Then we can talk. So everybody can go buy them a house, get some insurance, and go sit down somewhere. Because that's what you cheated us out of. You cheated us out of that. You cheated our grandkids out of that. And you cheated our kids out of that. And you know what? That's why when everything hit the fan, if it is true, and I always say if, everybody was comfortable in what they did. If it's true, put it like that. Some people say it is, some people say it isn't. I'm not finna sit here and argue about it. Because you know what? I got to go to work and I'm going to bed. You ain't got to listen to it. If I didn't want to listen to something, I wouldn't listen to it. I'm not going to come knocking on your door. I just wouldn't listen. I'm not going to sit there and come over to your house talking about, girl, it is true. I seen this and seen that. What? Whatever. Bring me some stuff. I'm not saying it is or isn't. I'm just saying, in anything, you don't never want to put a certainty on it. You only know what people tell you. Flags everything but money. Yeah. They talking about changing schools and changing this. Well, change that money and give us our $153,000 apiece. Quit. I don't care if you leave that statue where it be. Then we can talk about reforming the police department. Yeah, I'm not arguing about nothing. You know, stick to what you believe, you guys. Whatever it is, stick to what you believe. Let's watch it because it is going to be a change. It is going to be a change because they're making it into a change. When you see other nationalities and races fight harder than you look out. Trust me, you look out. Trust me. If my purse got stolen and you over there battling, I'm gonna be wondering, did you take it? Because guess what? I'm really mad, but I can be like, it's good, it's cool. But you over there battling like, no, no, no. You know, you don't know the struggle. You do not know the struggle of being followed every day, going in a store. You don't know the struggle of what we teach your kids. Telling your son, don't put that do-rag on. Telling your son, don't be playing that music loud. Telling your son, pull up your pants. Telling your son, don't be dating this type of person. Don't be out and late and over here. We condition our kids to fit so they won't get killed. Because we know, and everybody's seen, I put a little thing up on the post that had a street light. I said, hey, you old school if you know what this means. And the street light was getting ready to come on. Street light come on. Everybody was like, yeah, you better have your buddy. Do you know there's a law that's still in effect that if African American, might as well call it ninjas, because that's what they call it, is not in before that light, it's a law that they do have a right to kill because they're out there doing something. And your family passed it down to you, and you know, your kids know, that's a law. Doing slave. We're conditioned. We're conditioned. And if you think you're not conditioned, you're living in a la la land. You know? Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here because I'm really tired. My stomach's starting to hurt. Um, Lisa, I just wanted to come on here, share with you guys, like I said, in everything that we do, we are affected by it. Whether it's just getting pulled over, whether it's insurance, whether we go to the store, we stand in line, we go to school, buying a home, buying a car, we are conditioned to act a certain way, and even with them, we are conditioned, and it's okay. And it's okay. We gonna reach some goals and dreams and things like that. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna get on off of here because I am really tired. I'll see you guys later. Make sure you go to Nora's closet. Visit her, you guys. She is a family member here. You guys, I know you haven't been seeing her, but I know she's busy. She doing what she do. Whether she here or she not, it's good. It's all good and gravy. We let her know that we love her over here, and make sure you go over there, check her things out. Even if you just buy a pair of glasses or some earrings, let her know SP sent you. She do got some really nice stuff. Good night, everybody. All righty.